Alright, so if you followed along with me thus far, you should know how to depress a fret and make a noise using both your left and your right hand. And you should also know or be able to figure out the names of the notes on the frets. With this, we can now begin an exercise that will help you be able to do this more effectively and solidify the names of the notes. Plus, it's a very practical exercise. It's called scales. So we're going to start with the G major scale. G major scale begins on the G, on the E string, that's the 3rd fret, and then we make a whole step, which is your A, another whole step, B, half step, C, whole step, D, whole step, E, then another whole step to your F sharp, then a half step back to your G, and then you can do the same thing down. A good way to practice this, both practicing your left hand and your right hand technique, is to use a metronome. You can find metronomes online for free. Right now I'm on a website called metronomeonline.com. Just Google search metronome and it'll probably be the first one that comes up. And with a metronome you can first get your timing good, and second you can begin doing some more advanced techniques, advanced plucking techniques. You'll see. So I'm going to turn on my metronome and it's at 60 beats per minute. Sorry, got cut off there. Back to the metronome. So we're at 60 beats per minute. We're going to want to play our scale every one note per beat. And you're going to want to say the note along with your playing. That way you can further grasp the names of the frets or the notes that are on the frets. So we're going to begin. It's going to sound a little something like this, hopefully. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G, and then we can go back down. G, F sharp, E, D, C, B, A, G. And then you can do the same thing, but instead of playing one note, you can do 2 notes per beat or 3 notes per beat. Let's just try 2, so it'll be... As you increase your speed, you can go all the way up to 4 notes, so it'd be... Or you can still do 1 note per beat, or you can still do 1 note at a time, but you can go... So essentially you're doing 4 notes per beat, but you're switching every once, so you're getting the whole thing done in 2 beats. So, and that is basically what you should practice with a metronome. Just go over your G scale, and then as you get better, you can speed up the metronome. So now if you do 1 note per beat, this is 100 beats per second. So, very simple.